Hi, my name is Misty, and my subject was the genocide of Rwanda. The genocide of Rwanda was started April 6, 1994, with a rocket attack on the plane that was carrying the presidents of Burundi and Rwanda, which ignited several weeks of intense, systematic massacres and killings between three groups of people. The Hutsus, the Tutsis, and the Tuwa. The population of the Hutsus was 85% of the population, with Tutsis 14% and only 1% for Tiwas. During this 100 days, 150 to 200 women were raped. More than 1 million people were killed in many different ways. This was coming after a civil war, which led up to the attack on the plane, in which still to this day they can't pinpoint who is to blame that started this. It was shocking internationally as well as to their own country in Africa. Many different cultures were involved in this, as well as social economic statuses. The military personnel were also part of being entrusted in carrying out some of the things that were against human rights. On April 7th, television air broadcasted that there was a plane crash. Within hours, there were peacekeepers assigned to protect, while the Rwandan government soldiers were attacking people in their homes, as well as anybody who stood up to the Tutsis. If you were identifying as one, this was compared to our day and age Holocaust. Belgium withdrew the rest of its forces after the massacres of its troops. On the 21st of April, other countries that sent help were asked to withdraw. The capacity of the United Nations to reduce human suffering in Rwanda was asked to restrain unwillingly. The killers were then their own community working against their neighbors and each other. It was known that the killers were rewarded with food, drinks, drugs, and money for killing. They were closed social stratifications. Africa is based that most of its population is within the intense poverty category, as they continue to violate the human rights of each other in social groups that people with such poverty levels were looking to do better for themselves, thinking that they were doing better for their government. There was unlawful killing that even to this day they're legally not allowed to speak about such things, or they'll be arrested. They were tortured, they were sent to camps, they had limited freedom as they were an active crowd of masses in which everyone was looking out for themselves as well as looking to protect what they thought was the right thing to do. It was mostly ethnic hatred as well as political instability in cases that the same group of people all came together to get the same idea without the knowledge of what the potential outcome could be and how this could have gotten out of control the way it did. As today, there are many awareness outreach programs to help that so that this doesn't ever happen again, to where politics don't get out of control. And there is, for example, the University of Minnesota has a outreach program that they continue to annually um, look for justice and accountability for this mass killing that took place in our society in order to achieve such statuses in the society, and the way that someone wanted to take over the territory of Rwanda.